Hi, and welcome back to the Chakra Healing series. It is I, once again, Natou. In this episode, we are going to be covering the throat chakra. So, the throat chakra. What is the throat chakra? The throat chakra is the energy center that rests right on your throat. Now, as I mentioned in the last couple of videos, all chakras have associated organs and body parts. So in the case of the throat chakra, obviously our throat, vocal cords, thyroids are all connected. Teeth, gums, tongue are connected to our throat chakra. A healthy, balanced throat chakra allows a person to express themselves freely, express the truth, to say the truth, to voice their concerns. This allows them to express light, possibly there are different forms of creativity. So that could be writing, storytelling, poetry, songs, beautiful songs, healing frequencies. There are people that do harmonize and actually channel light language. So oftentimes I'm not always jumping at the opportunity to receive light language from someone because we don't know. We don't know what's happening there. You know what I mean? That person may know, but So I just, in this case, and maybe this is an opportunity to just kind of put out there when you are receiving light language, or if you are being offered light language, check in with your ancestors. Make sure the vibes are clean. The frequency that you're receiving is a clean one. It is one that is coming in with healing, or just maybe it's something that your body needs in that moment. Just double check. Those are some of the things that are associated with the throat chakra. So in the case of a blocked throat chakra, oftentimes I would say this is like an energy center that many people do struggle with. Maybe finding the right words to say, not being able to communicate. We see that happening in a lot of like relationships, friendships, within the workplace. Maybe people experiencing different forms of anxiety or fear. Maybe people who say, oh, I'm introverted, I don't really want to say anything. There could be things going on with the throat chakra that they haven't addressed maybe sometime in the past. And we're going to get to traumas because I'm literally segueing into traumas. Maybe in the past someone shut them down. Or I was offering a reading recently where it had come up like, sometimes, especially in childhood, many of us in childhood have come up in households where parents will say, speak only when spoken to, or it's not your place to say anything, feeling like you don't have a voice as a child because you're not really allowed to speak openly. The parenting thing I'm not going to get into, but we can see and we have experienced the effects of maybe some of the things that our parents weren't great at. Maybe some of the things they didn't realize were going to cause a hindrance to us adulting. I mean, I have experienced it in my personal life, feeling like I can't express myself. While we're still talking about the blockages, some of these energetic blockages can manifest as sore throats, possibly feeling a lump in your throat, thyroid issues. Some people, they get like pain in the ears. Sometimes you can have like teeth issues, gum issues, and tongue, maybe sores, certain thing, anything dealing with the oral cavity and with the throat is a sign that there could be some blockages. And at the same time, I just want to kind of clear this up. This goes for all of your chakras. Sometimes these are unblockages. These are upgrades, spiritual upgrades, activations taking place. And many times when spirit is coming in with divine intervention, coming to assist us and release certain energies that were stored in parts of our body, as it's surfacing, it can cause a reaction. You think about the Herkimer's reaction, which is a scientific word where it's defined as a detoxification reaction. So sometimes For those who have done fasts, water fasts, juice fasts, you might realize, you know, you're going to be releasing a lot, right? You know, some people have like certain things just kind of coming up from somewhere in the body and just being released. Boils. So a lot of times sore throats, blocked ears, stuffy nose, runny nose, chest congestion, like some of that is a sign of deep cellular healing happening and a release taking place. So aside from the Reiki healing that I will be offering for the throat chakra, some of the other things you can do to help to unblock your throat chakra, you can recite the mantra HAM. It is a mantra that you can recite. It is a vibration that can help to release stuck energy. So you would simply recite hum, and when you feel that vibration, you know, you can also imagine light in this space. You can also work with throat chakra singing bowls. You can work with stones. We have some stones here. This is aquamarine. Okay. We have blue agate. We have two versions of lapis lazuli. This one is cut and polished. Okay. This one is in more of a raw form, raw cut form, unpolished. And we have kyanite. Kyanite's making a return appearance. Okay. So we know kyanite showed up in the third eye chakra video, and it's showing up right here as well. Work with these stones. You can sometimes lay down and place the stones over the chakra and meditate with them. Make sure you're cleansing them with sage or Palo Santo or running water over it, putting in the sunlight. For any of these, actually, all of what I just mentioned are great for keeping these clean. And you know, obviously, when you're cleaning these stones, you're setting the intentions right after. So the energy of your intention is in the stone, and the stone works for you because these stones are sentient beings too. Didn't know that? Yes, they are. Some other things you can do, you can be humming, singing, write any ideas down. This is all gonna just help to promote flow and bring in light to your throat chakra so that you can begin really speaking your truth, really expressing yourself, really bringing liberation energy to this space, because this is such an important chakra. I know I mentioned the grave importance of the third eye chakra, but the throat chakra, this is how we are able to communicate with each other. This is how we're able to connect with each other. You know, this is how we're able to share ideas and say things to uplift others. You know, our voices are so important, especially in these times, y'all. We need to be speaking up, speaking out. I am so very excited and honored to be sharing this Reiki healing energy with you all for the throat chakra. You guys know the drill. It's time for the Reiki healing. Sit back, lie down. You can feel free to close your eyes. Make sure you have your drink of water. And, you know, just ensure the space around you is nice and quiet. And we are going to get into this Reiki healing. Gratitude. Ashe. Peace and welcome back. In the body, I felt there was just a lot going on. So the animal totems that did come through were elephant and crow. So elephant totem does represent loyalty. It does represent community and togetherness, like unity, not leaving anyone behind. It is a, like, if you want to think about like the poster child for a an animal totem that speaks to family, like deep family loyalty, ancestral protection. Like we're speaking about grandmama's prayers, like mama's prayers, like that kind of a vibe is definitely elephant. And crow definitely represents messages, but more on the mystic side, more on the secret side, top secret. You know, a lot of times crow is misrepresented in film and media as like these evil avian creatures, but they're not. They hold a lot of secrets. And even the things I want to say I cannot say in this video, that speaks to crow, but just know that they are very mystical. They speak to like your spiritual gifts, like maybe some gifts that other people don't need to know you got going on. So I do feel like for the collective, what is coming through between those two animal totems and what they showed to me, they showed a lot of scrolls, higher mind temple, higher mind temples, um, higher knowledge temples. So for those who are ready, please expect for certain forms of communication to come through you, come through as light, and through you. You might be writing sacred texts. There might be some books that were lost through history that are coming back through you. This is a very sacred message. A lot of these materials are ready to come through now. Some of these, there are some materials that had to be hidden because there's too much, like opposition was just doing way too much. I feel we are returning to a time where certain sacred texts are going to be returning, certain higher realm knowledge, certain, not all. Some of it is coming back, and it's coming back through some of you guys. That's what's coming through. So whoever needed to hear that. Well, that's what I have for you guys today. I'm so grateful to once again to be offering this energetic healing. And until next time, I hope you all have a beautiful rest of your week, beautiful beginning to your week. Continue taking care of yourselves. More light and more love. Peace. Ashe.